What's up, everyone? So I am at the Animal Farm studio right now where I will be recording a 3-song EP for a studio project called Sleepshaker. So this is a project that I've had on the back burner for quite some time now. I wrote these songs about 5 years ago, and that's how long this project's been on the back burner. But the reason for that is I just got so caught up with doing gear demos, I just never really had time to do this. So this year I told myself I want to get these done, and we're about 6 sessions into this and we're finishing up everything today. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of insight on what gear we used, what type of mics, things like that. Now John is also helping me on this EP. John did all the drums for this. He recorded everything. He did the bass on this, and he helped me structure a lot of my guitar parts, just making these songs sound a lot better in my opinion. So a big thanks goes to John at the Animal Farm studio.
It was like, you'd think it was from National Geographic.
Harold. George. So now for this EP, we used 2 heads the entire EP. We used the Science Mother. This is the 50-watt version. I absolutely love this amp. And I mainly got all my dirt tones out of this amp. So I'm using channel B quite a bit on this EP. I did use channel A, which is the cleaner one, from time to time, but I am mostly getting my clean tones out of this Fender Pro Reverb. Now, the cool thing about this is, one, I found this in the garbage, and it's one of my favorite amps right now. Channel 1 is completely modded to no end. It's super high gain. It's definitely doesn't sound like a Fender. We use that a little bit on this EP, but mainly, like I said, we're going to be using the clean channel on this along with some other pedals. Now I'm using a Vader 2x12 for the Science that is loaded with 2 Mesa V30s that's being mic'd up with a Shure SM57. Then for the Fender, that is going through this Bogner 4x12, and that also has vintage 30s in it. Crazy thing is, I hated vintage 30s for the longest time, but we went through a lot of cabinets when we were testing tones out, and these 2 cabinets sound absolutely amazing. So now these are the drums. They're Yamahas. I don't really know much about drums, but they sound great. And like I said before, John did most of the drumming. Well, not most. John did all of the drumming on this. And this is the kit he used. Perfect.
And then I'm just going to do a little EQ just to make it not sound so flat. And then...
Now this is just an old piano that John has in the studio. We didn't use it. I just wanted to put this shot in here. So now these are all the amps John has in the studio. So if you ever want to come by here and record your band, John's got you covered. So he's got Mesa Boogies. He's got some Bogners. He's got Angles, Diesel, Sun, a shit ton of Marshall. He's got a 900, a JMP, and 2210, a super bass, a JCM 2000. He's got Marshalls coming out of the ass. On top of that, if you like the oranges, he's got a bunch of them. He's got the OR120, 8140, 8200B, Thunderverb, Mad Amp GT1. If there's an amp you want to play through, John's probably got it. Now for guitars, I used two of them. I used my 1990 Bernie Les Paul Custom. Everything's stock on it. This thing is a workhorse and it sounded awesome. And then I used this American-made Fender Jazzmaster because we're doing a post-rock album. You need a Jazzmaster on it if you ask me, but both of these guitars did the heavy lifting for this EP. All right, so now we're going to go over the pedal board. Let's go over it really quick. So the beginning of my signal chain goes this TC electronic tuner. That goes into the 1981 DRV. This is going to be used more so as an overdrive just to give my tone a little bit more grit, a little bit of articulation. That goes into the pack rat. You can't beat it. We're doing a post-rock album. You need some sort of rat on it, and this thing's got 12 of them on it. It's probably one of my favorite rats on the market right now. Then, the most important part of this EP is this Fury 6 from Friday Club. I got this pedal an hour before coming into the studio for 65 bucks. Didn't know anything about it, but I knew a certain guitar player was using one live. So I'm like, you know what, let me grab one. This is all over the album. This is probably the most used pedal on this whole EP. This is a fantastic higher gain distortion. The clarity is great. I just can't say anything negative about it just because, like I said, I didn't know about the company, but awesome pedal. If you could grab one now before you can't find any more, because I don't think they're a company anymore, do it. Then that goes into the BFG RM WB from Akko, which is a Green Russian take on the Green Russian. That's used a little bit on here just to fill certain sections out. That goes into the Voltic Awkward Mustache, which is just a awesome fuzz. It's an op-amp fuzz. I have a full demo on it if you want to check it out. I use this a lot for certain trem picking parts and kind of like the same way that I'm using the Akko just to fill certain sections out. That goes into the Black Math from Mask Audio. Then the Black Math, hold on. Okay, the Black Math goes into Dispatch Master, which is a nice delay reverb. The thing I like about this the most is you can max out the repeats and it doesn't do that annoying self-oscillation thing. So I kind of use that for some quieter parts. But my main delay is going to be the DD3. It's a classic for a reason. You can't go wrong with it. And then the DD3 goes into the Holy Grail, which, again, do I need to say any more about this pedal? It's probably the most recognizable pedal on this whole board right now. So that's my board. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy these tracks when they drop. My first single should be coming out the end of July. John's working on the mixes right now, so they should be out very soon. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube if you want to stay up to date. I'll definitely be posting links up once it goes up on Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you like these.